Your Excellencies and Captains of Industry, welcome to Day 2 of Africa Business Ethics Conference 2020. Our topics for plenary and breakout session for Day 2 shall cover the following issues: the menace of corruption on the engine of growth in Africa, empowering the media and promoting press freedom to tackle corruption and strengthen accountability in Nigeria, harnessing technology to mitigate corruption and to maximize public policy for public good. Before we start, let's ask, what is the cost of corruption to consumers?
Well, I think there are different angles we can look at. Let's look at it from a study point of view. MIT did a study some years ago, and even though it was an international study, I think Nigeria applies as well. And that study showed that consumers like you or myself are willing to pay up to about 10% higher for goods that we are sure of the supply chain, we are sure has no corrupt influences, we are sure that has an authentic chain all the way through that no one has tampered with. So on the surface, the first point is that when we know there's no corruption, we know that consumers want to pay more.
Level and the stage at which it has become systemic is principally fueled by the public sector. Not just politicians, but civil servants. And in the country, with the level of poverty we have, anybody that makes money is celebrated, and nobody cares about how the money is made. So it elevates corruption to the level of if I may use the word in inverted commas, an endorsed process for making money. So there is no level playing field for young graduates to go into honest business.
The situation is that it's either you take it or you leave it. And the moment you start mentioning their names in the press, they start running back to ask, you should have called us. Why do we have to? Are we not paying for these services? We don't have to. And as industrialists, we need to be encouraged, because there are a lot of frustration when it comes to manufacturing. Apart from frustration that is eating you up, there is financial loss.
Our cost of financing is extremely high. We do not have access to credit. And if you put that in the context of a country that's importing probably about 300,000 to 400,000 vehicles, and these are the used vehicles, it then helps you put into perspective the problem we're dealing with. We only import maybe about 10,000 to 20,000 new vehicles. So that tells you that we can't afford the new vehicles. If revenues are low, if incomes are low, the natural tendency is to go for a cheaper car. If you've got porous borders, if you've got officials who are either delaying your car at the ports and it's accruing demurrage, or you have to wait for ages before you can clear the car, then you've got another set of waits, for you to then license the car. Then you find that people will, and we don't support it, but people will try and cut corners. And cutting corners will include, misregistering their vehicles so that they pay a lower amount. But it also extends to things like we ourselves as a country need to be honest and true to ourselves. Benin Republic, in the same year that the auto bill was launched in Nigeria, which took customs duty rate from about 22% to 70% in some instances,